Hi, class. Welcome to week 4. Getting started this week, I was thinking over the content of the course, and I remembered a time about 7, 8 years ago when my principal called a staff meeting, and he talked to us about the new banners that he had hung in the cafeteria. And these were the pillars of our school, and they were ethical characteristics that he wanted us as teachers to encourage our students to embody. And they were character traits like honesty, integrity, kindness. And these were all great things. And these are things that as an English teacher that I can get behind. However, as I was thinking about it, how is it that I can teach these ethical concepts to my students? On what authority or grounds am I doing so? As a Christian, I can clearly rest on biblical teaching and I can encourage growth in that area. However, in a public secular school setting, how is it that I can encourage my students to be ethical and moral, and yet at the same time not strongly preach or teach Christianity to my students, which of course I'm not allowed to do. And in the realm of psychology, there have been theorists like Kohlberg that deals with these questions. And this week you're going to study Kohlberg and his theory of moral development, and you're also going to see some other ideas and beliefs about how we as humans grow a moral and ethic, and also how we can teach that. And this is a tricky subject, and it's one that I hope you do consider because a big part of school is, passing on societal morals and norms. And going forward as teachers, this is something that you need to be considering. How is it if I'm an elementary school teacher or a middle school teacher or a high school teacher? How is it that I can teach my kids right and wrong, good and bad? On what grounds and authority do I do so? But also what I find interesting in this chapter is these theorists look at how we as humans develop our moral and our ethic. And this should come as no surprise if you've ever talked to kids or dealt with them. When students are younger, when kids are younger, they think more in blacks and whites. And as they get older, that's where there's complexity to ethical situations where they can judge that. Because of course, for a young child, right and wrong is simply what mom and dad told me. And I know that if this happens, I'm going to be punished. But if I do this, I'm going to get praised. And so when children are young, they're really not thinking so deeply about ethical and moral situations, is more instead in a black and white, this is right and this is wrong type of scenario. And so this chapter kind of explores that. And, the final question of the week is going to ask you to consider, how it is that we as teachers can teach ethics and morals in a classroom setting. And I hope you do grapple with this because this is, again, something that's relevant for you as teachers that you're going to have to consider and weigh, because teaching ethics and right and wrong is a part of what all of us do, no matter what subject, content area, or age you intend to teach. So good luck with it. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. I'm happy to help. If you're confused by any concepts, reach out and email me, and I look forward to seeing what you can do. Thank you.